Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Makayla and I do tarot readings and ASMR affirmations. If you're already subscribed, it's lovely to see you again in another reading. So in today's reading, we're going to be getting messages from your future spouse. What does your future spouse want to say to you? Okay, so we have 4 piles today. Pile number 1 is the Green Aventurine. Pile number 2 is a Tiger's Eye. Pile number 3 is the Shell. And pile number 4 is the Opalite or Opal. So when you are ready, intuitively pick the pile in which you feel most drawn to, and I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Pile number 1, if you chose the Green Aventurine, this is your reading. Alright, for pile number 1, messages or a message from your future spouse. The person you're meant to marry. What do they have to say to you today? Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Okay, so you have the 9 of Swords, air energy, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, what else for pile number 1? You have the 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Taurus energy, Virgo energy. That's the Earth. Okay, 2 more. 2 more for pile number 1, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now you have the 5 of Cups, water energy. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And 1 more, please, for pile number 1 about their future spouse. Message from their future spouse. So I'm getting overall, and you have the Hanged Man. Okay, perfect. Major Arcana. Let me just move these around a little bit so we have a little bit more space. Okay, perfect. So for you, pile number 1, I'm seeing your message from your future spouse is all about surrender. Your future spouse is encouraging you to step into a position of surrender. Maybe some of you might be feeling down or depressed or not knowing what your next step is going to be. And this is completely normal. I feel like most people get to a place in their life where, maybe they're in a situation where, they don't feel like love is on the table because as you can see here with the 4 of Pentacles, he's like holding on to it. He's like hoarding it. So this might be your mindset about love. Pile number 1, you might be like hoarding it, like hoarding onto love, like making sure that you just want to keep whatever you have close, right? Or it could be money, right? It could be literal, like maybe some of you feel like you're not in the financial position to be dating or to be in a romantic situation, but that's not true. With the Hanged Man here, I'm seeing that you would get points, right? Like spiritual points. I guess when you surrender, when you give away to the divine, when you let go and let God. So I'm seeing for you, pile number 1, that's what your spouse, your future spouse wants you to know, to let go and to let God. If there's any tragedy that has been happening in your life, see with the 5 of Cups, if there's any tragedy that has happened, you gotta let it go, let it pass, because there's beautiful blessings on the horizon for you, pile number 1, if you just surrender. Okay, so that was the main message. I'm seeing also for you, pile number 1, that in your surrender, You have to be free flowing. So it's like the opposite of this. Like, so do you see how in the Four of Pentacles he's like hoarding his material possessions? I feel like for you, you can benefit from giving things away. It doesn't have to even be material. It could be like spiritual knowledge, but opening yourself up, opening that heart chakra, because you picked the green. So the green is your heart chakra. You can benefit from really opening up your heart chakra, really tuning into those energies, okay? Because that's what I'm getting for your future spouse. You have to tap into that surrender energy. That the only way you could do that is by, keeping your heart open. Even if you are feeling these feelings of depression or sadness, but keep your heart open. I'm hearing that, yeah, from your future spouse. Definitely, they're saying to keep your heart open. Okay, let's get more specific message with the oracle cards. For pile number 1, thank you. Message from their future spouse. Let's see. This is from the Romance Angels deck. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so there might be some effort made on your part. Pile number 1. Let's see what else from the Romance Angels. Thank you. What do they need to take effort on? Yeah, we can ask that from the cards. What does pile number 1 need to take effort on? Thank you. Okay, love yourself first. Oh, okay, perfect. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so you need to take effort on loving yourself more. Oh, wow. That's actually really quite beautiful and poetic. Bottom of the deck energy. Let go of control issues, okay? So for you, pile number 1, I'm seeing that you could really benefit from self-love and self-care. It says to love yourself first. Make that effort. Make that effort to book that like spa appointment, or carve out some time in your schedule to do something just specifically for you, like, and for nobody else, because I feel like that brings us closer to the one that we're meant to be with, that person, your husband or your wife that you're meant to be with, when you start doing those little things for yourself. So I'm definitely feeling that your future spouse wants you to take special care of yourself, make the effort. If there's a routine that you have before you go to bed, really enjoy it, or if you have a morning routine, really enjoy your morning routine or your night routine or whatever it is, something that you enjoy that brings you joy, because I feel like the happier you are, the closer you are to, getting with your spouse. So I feel like that's a big emphasis that they want to tell you. Your future spouse wants to tell you to prioritize self-love, okay? And self-care. Those things are very important, okay? Pile number 1, this is your final oracle card for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, and share, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, it would help me a lot. Thank you. Okay, we're going to get pile number 1's last oracle card for the day. Thank you, Spirit. What else does pile number 1 need to know? A message from their future spouse. Let's see. All right. So you have intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. Wow, this is a beautiful card. So I'm saying for you, pile number 1, that you can strengthen that intuition of yours in deep meditation. You're already intuitive. You're already in intuitive communication with your future spouse already. You're already getting messages from this person, through your heart chakra. That's why you chose the green, right? Silent whispers of the heart. So a lot of the messages that you're getting um, is intuitive. A lot of it is not being said out loud. Nobody's telling you out loud what it is, but you feel it on a deeper level. So for this pile, I feel like paying attention to your intuition would really help you. Okay, paying attention to how you feel is most important. Your future spouse wants you to pay attention to how you feel, not like what's being said around you in your 3D reality, but how you feel deep down in your heart. I'm also getting that your future spouse wants you to follow your heart as well. Follow those like little kind of whispers, you know what I'm saying? Because anxiety, I feel like when we have anxiety, it yells, but when we have our intuition, it's like silent, it's like quiet, telling us what we should do, like nudging us in the right direction. So I feel like your future spouse is communicating with you that way, where the communication is, kind of like telepathy, and you're getting those messages to take that little spa day off, or do something for yourself that feels good, because that's ultimately going to lead you to your future spouse. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you chose pile number 2, the tiger's eye, this is your reading. Okay, so for pile number 2, let's see what your future spouse has to say. Your future spouse. What's the message from your future spouse? What do they have to say? Thank you, Spirit, for pile number 2. Okay. We got the Judgment card. Major Arcana. Okay. Oh, these two came out. Let's see what they are. Alright, so you have the Ace of Pentacles. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So you got double Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, and one more, please. For pile number 2. Okay, we get one more. Alright, then we have the Star card, another major arcana. Okay. So first of all, your future spouse is saying that there are major changes coming into your life, because when I got these two cards, the Judgment card and the Star card, I realized that means that there are major changes happening in your life right now. So, and you also have double Earth energy as well, Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is about grounding, finding a new way of grounding yourself, finding a new way of being more stable within yourself. This could be financial stability, this could be stability in the spirit, okay, but finding a way to be more stable, okay. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, who is the epitome of stability. I'm saying that your future spouse wants you to be stable, both financially and spiritually as well, because I feel like the tiger's eye is all about the third chakra, confidence. I'm seeing for you, a lot of you are not confident. A lot of you have a lack of instability, right? Maybe you guys have this star energy where the star is like one foot in the water, the other foot on the ground. Like almost like temperance energy, but the star card is a little bit more stable than the temperance energy. But yeah, and then the judgment, I feel like a lot of you are scared of being judged, maybe for your preferences, maybe for how people will perceive the relationship that you get into. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. because what matters most is if you're stable and the person that you're with is stable and the two of you are in a consenting relationship and the two of you are adults. That's basically what matters most. And so I feel like for this pile struggles most with that like consistency. So your future spouse is letting me know that you're already on that path to having that consistency. You have this Ace of Pentacles, you have this Queen of Pentacles, which is the epitome of stability. Okay, you have these brilliant ideas to start new projects, and you also have this groundedness that goes back to old projects that you've been working on for maybe even years. Okay, because when I see the Queen of Pentacles, I think about years of hard work, years of, like you putting in energy in your mindset, doing the affirmations, doing the hard work to change your life. I feel like that's basically what your future spouse has been doing as well. And the two of you are on the same wavelength. I'm getting, yeah, the two of you are on the same path, the similar paths. And so eventually the two of you will cross paths, which I think that's what the star card is about. And this person wants to make you feel like a superstar. That's exactly what I'm getting. The message that I'm getting is your future spouse wants to make you feel like a superstar. They don't want you to feel normal. They want you to feel like the most important person in the whole world. And so I think that's a very beautiful feeling, pile number two, that I'm getting. Yes, for you and your future spouse, okay? Okay, so you got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so for this pile, your soulmate may be like different from what you expected. Yeah, this pile is being told to keep an open mind about what? What are they keeping an open mind about? Let's get a second card for you, pile number two. What are they keeping an open mind about? Let's see. Chemistry. Okay, yes. There's a strong magnetic connection here. So keep an open mind about the chemistry that you have with the people that you are currently dating. If this pile is dating, keep an open mind. Do you guys have some sort of chemistry between you, or is it like dry? Because every time it's like dry, that's basically the universe telling you that that's not the one, okay? But chemistry is very important. You should have some sort of rapport, some sort of laughing, some sort of like, feel good conversation with the people that you're dating or the person that you're dating, or, for the people who are not dating at all, maybe you want to start dating. That's something to keep in mind. Have an open mind about your preferences and also beware of chemistry. Beware of the type of chemistry that you want to have. You want to definitely have chemistry with the person that you are, that you are dating. Okay. If this pal is dating, I feel like you guys might be. If you clicked on this video, you're definitely concerned about who your future spouse may be. So for the dating, definitely keep an open mind. And the bottom of the deck energy is, let's see, for pile number two, express your love. Oh, that's amazing. So yes, I'm seeing for this pile, your future spouse is definitely an expressive person. They thrive off of words of affirmation. So, maybe tell them that they are beautiful, tell them that they are handsome, whatever it may be, I feel like this person thrives off of compliments. So, you know, your future spouse is wanting to let you know that that's also how they communicate their love when they are trying to like spark some chemistry. It's like they love to use words. They love words of affirmation to, express their love. Okay. So that's beautiful. I think that's awesome for you, pal number two, that you have that type of person. Okay. And this is your last oracle card for the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in today. For today's reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. It would help me out a bunch. Thank you guys. Okay. So let's get your final oracle card. What else does pile number two need to know about their future spouse? A message from the future spouse. Let's see. Okay, so you have loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. Okay, so some of you might have had a big loss. Or maybe your future spouse had a big loss, but that doesn't mean anything bad. Good things can come out of losing things. I'm a big believer in when you lose something, you gain something even better. So I'm seeing for you, pile number two, that you guys you guys might have had a loss in the dating aspect. Maybe you guys have been dating for a long time and nothing's happening, and you're just kind of like, oh, when am I gonna meet my future spouse? And don't really put any pressure on yourself. Just understand that you will meet that person at the right time, and you can use really any loss that you've encountered to help you you know you know help you keep an open mind, help you spark the chemistry back into your dating life, into your love life. Okay. I feel like losing, loss, and then loving again is all a part of life. So don't look at it as something that's bad. Look at it as something that can catapult you into getting closer and closer to your future spouse, okay? So that was your reading, pile number two. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you chose pile number three, the shell, this is your reading. Okay. Let's see what we have here today for you, pile number three. Message from your future spouse. What does your future spouse have to say to you for pile number three? Let's see. Alright, so you have the Page of Pentacles, Earth Energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. And you have the Death card. Okay, Major Arcana. Let's see what else. Okay. For pile number three, you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have the 7 of Wands, Fire Energy, Sag, Leo, Aries. Okay. And last one. And the Strength card. 2 Major Arcana. Alright. So for you, pile number 3, I'm getting that The death card means that you went through a really big transformation. Something happened in your life. Maybe somebody actually did die in your life. But the death card doesn't necessarily always mean that. It could mean just transformation, going through some sort of change. So I'm going to take it as a second option. I think that a lot of you went through some sort of change moment that made you a lot stronger, okay? For some reason, I'm getting that a lot of you are like military. I don't know why that came up, but that might not be true. But I feel like a lot of you might be like very strong people. Like, I think people in the military are incredibly strong because I get that energy with the Page of Pentacles, just this kind of like new kind of like energy coming in. Hold on, let's read about it actually. So the Page of Pentacles represents inspiration and ambition. It signifies the energy and motivation needed to succeed. Okay, so you guys are full of energy. You guys have this like kind of like a whole capacity to transform whenever you like. You guys might be into changing your hair a lot, changing the way you do your makeup, changing the way you dress a lot. Um but yeah, or it could be like different types of careers. Maybe you guys like to change jobs a lot, do different types of jobs. But yeah, the main message I'm saying from your future spouse is don't versatile. Don't be afraid to be versatile. Don't be afraid to change things up whenever you need to be, because sometimes in a world where it feels like, oh, if you don't have like one career or like one type of job, then it feels like you're the seven of wands. It feels like you're not stable and you have to just pigeonhole yourself and do one thing. But that's not true. You can do lots of different things throughout your life, and that doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong, but in different ways. And so that's basically what your future spouse is saying, that like you know, if you decide that you want to try out different things, that doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong and knowledgeable in different aspects of life. Okay? Because the Seven of Wands is about public success and competition. It represents the struggle to maintain a position. Right, right. So, for this pile, I feel like you guys might be job hoppers. You guys might be job hoppers or career hoppers, or hopping from like school to school or job to job. Like, just like trying different things out. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Um, yeah, because it makes you really strong. Because now you have so much information and you have so much knowledge about different types of careers, different types of ways of living life, that maybe somebody who's only been doing one thing their whole life, they don't have that versatile kind of mind. So your future spouse is actually congratulating you on being so versatile and keeping an open mind, and you know having that ability to change things up, especially when people are telling you not to. When people are saying that it's not safe, but whatever it is you decide is going to be safe, because only you know your life to greatest extent. Nobody else, right? So nobody else can tell you um how your life is going to go. Only you can decide, how to get success by being versatile, how to be successful by being versatile. So your future spouse is congratulating you because you've done a really good job at proving to people that you can do several different things and be successful at all of them. Okay. Let's get some more information for you from your romance angels. from your future spouse. Message from your future spouse. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You got finances and career. Oh my God, we were just talking about your career. I knew it. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, so I think from the outside, people think that you may have financial issues, but you don't. I think this pile is actually very financially successful because you guys got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't think it's actually real. I think it may look that way because this pile maybe like to change careers a lot, but I think that you're actually very financially stable, and your future spouse is financially stable as well if you were curious as to what their financial position was. Okay, and we have this card that came out. Okay, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So this is beautiful energy. Yes, it is safe for you to love your future spouse. Pile number 3. I'm telling you, I think they're communicating with me, telling me that your versatility, sometimes you approach it in dating. I feel like this person has also dated like almost every single race that there is. Like maybe there was every single type of race or different age groups, or yeah, I'm saying that this person is also versatile in dating. Pile number 2, you're very versatile in dating. Let's get the back of the deck energy. um back of the deck energy back of the deck energy is playfulness. Okay, so yeah, I'm saying for you, pile number 2, you're a very playful person. I feel like this group is very open-hearted, very easy to let your guard down, and just allow yourself to be loved and to give love as well. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. I feel like your future spouse is also very versatile as well, and is not going to judge you for having, like, even let's say you have trouble in your finances, they're not even going to judge you about that. If anything, I feel like the next person you get with is going to be um like good for you. It's going to teach you how to be more financially disciplined, and basically show you how to, I guess, be versatile but also be stable at the same time. If that makes sense. So let's get your oracle card for the day. This is your final oracle card for the reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's reading. Please like, share, and comment down below what you'd like to see from me in the future. Also subscribe to my channel. That would really help me a lot. Thank you. Okay, so let's get your final oracle card, pile number 3. A message from your future spouse. Okay, flame tree, the start of something new. Oh, okay, great. So I'm seeing for you, pile number 3, this start of something new could be in your career. It could be you're starting a new job, or you're starting a new project or a new business, or something that allows you to get even closer to your future spouse. And so I would recommend lighting candles. Like, I have a candle here. Light some candles, get yourself in that meditative space if you can. Really try to channel those energies from your future spouse. Your future spouse is also telling me to tell you to meditate. Meditate by a flame, meditate by a candle. Get yourself into a relaxed state, because something is changing in your life. Something amazing is happening in your life, and you don't know it yet. Or maybe you could feel it. But yeah, That change is maybe your future spouse coming into your life, inviting their energy into your life, and just making space for that wonderful love to invite itself into your world. Okay. So that's your reading pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. If you chose pile number 4, the opal, this is your reading. Okay, for pile number 4, let's see what the message is from your future spouse. What does future spouse have to say to you, pile number 4? Okay, we have the 3 of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Very nice. Let's get 2 more. 2 more. Okay. The Tower. So we have the Tower. And let's get 1 more. Okay, and now we have the 5 of Pentacles. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. All right. So for you, pile number 4, I'm seeing that your future spouse wants you to heal from any past trauma or any heartbreak you might have gone through in the past, because this is the heartbreak card. So your future spouse is wanting you to heal from any heartbreak, any letdowns, past traumas. That's why you got the Queen of Cups here, because the Queen of Cups is all about mastering your emotions and basically healing any sort of trauma, any sort of heartbreak that you might have gone through in the past. So the Queen of Cups shows up in the reading when you have to do the healing, or maybe you're in the process of doing the healing, or maybe you've already done the healing. Maybe you're already done with it. So yeah, I feel like the Tower moment is also I think connected to this heartbreak for you, pile number 4. Yeah. And I'm seeing that your future spouse is encouraging you. Your future spouse is a cheerleader for you. So when you're going through these Tower moments, when you're going through, things like the 5 of Pentacles, where things aren't successful and things aren't going your way, just remember that you are this Queen of Cups. You know what I'm saying? You are someone who is in tune with their emotions, who can really balance themselves out without much, without much need to depend on others. I feel like you're very introspective, pile number 4, so you can do this on your own, especially when you're going through something troubling, you're going through something traumatic. Your future spouse is saying that you have what it takes to heal it. You have what it takes to, I guess, weather the storm, which I think is very beautiful, because it takes a lot, to find that place deep down within us and say, oh yeah, I can do it on my own. You really can. So yeah, that's the message from your future spouse, is that you are strong enough to get over your past trauma. You're strong enough to weather any Tower moment, to weather any storm that is coming your way. Okay? Because we all have challenges in our lives, but the thing is, are we powerful enough to get through them? And the answer is yes for you, pile number 4. So, yep. Let's see what else for your future spouse. What else do they have to tell you? Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. So, yes, your person is feeling very hot for you. Yes, your future spouse is feeling very hot for you. They have romantic feelings for you. They want to express their romantic feelings for you. Um, Especially when the two of you get married and potentially have kids, things like that. Um, that's basically how this person will be, showering you with gifts, showering you with like flowers and things of that nature. I feel like this person, your future spouse, wants to tell you that they are very romantic. You know, expect the candlelit dinners. Expect them to plan trips and vacations and things like that, because this person literally wants you to put your brain on autopilot, okay? Your future spouse is definitely telling me that they want you to put your brain on autopilot, and then when you're with them, it just feels like you're on another planet. You know, it feels like they have everything already planned and you're just there for a good time and to be receptive to those romantic feelings that they have for you. So your future spouse is wanting me to tell you that they are very romantic. They love like the candlelit dinner. They love the rom-com movies, everything like that. All right. Which is pretty funny and that's very sweet. All right. And then the next card you got is this could be the one. Wow. You're already met the romantic partner you seek. So, for some people, you might already have somebody in your life that you're already thinking like, "Oh, is this going to be my person?" For those people, the answer is yes. That's going to be your person, your future spouse, the person that you're meant to marry. And if you don't have that type of person in your life right now, bottom of the deck energy is separation. So maybe you guys might be separated right now or not able to come together in the physical. Maybe there's still some heartbreak or healing that has to take place before the two of you can come into union together in the physical. But yeah, I'm seeing that for this pile, like your future spouse is very romantic and very like monogamous. So I'm seeing marriage for this pile, very much so. A nice marriage, a nice ceremony, things of that sort that allow this couple to be romantic and real at the same time and confess their feelings. I feel like your future spouse is a big communicator, especially on feelings, because you got the Queen of Cups earlier. So, yeah, I'm seeing this person is going to be really, really into their feelings and wanting you to open up and talk about your feelings as well. Okay, so let's get your final oracle card for the day. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's reading. If you enjoyed it, give this video a like, comment down below, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. It really helped me. It would really help me out. Thank you guys, okay? All right, let's get one card for you. Pile number 4, let's see. All right. So you got a hidden gift, sadness, and ending a new beginning. All right, yeah. So, yeah, I'm seeing for you, I'm getting this energy from the Tower card too as well. You guys might have this secret gift to like bounce back quickly. If something bad might have happened in your life, you guys have this amazing ability to bounce back pretty quickly. You know, if there was a tower moment that happened in your life, you guys were able to get over that pretty quickly as well. Your future spouse is basically encouraging you to embrace any of your hidden gifts or any of your hidden talents. Don't look at them as, being sad things, but look at it as being a gift that can help you get closer to your future spouse. Like when you confront the sadness, when you confront that terror moment, that heartbreak that you might have gone through, it opens up, you know, it opens up a new channel for a new beginning, for romantic feelings, for your person to come through and to heal you as well. I'm getting that your future spouse wants to help you heal. They want to help you reach like your peak, especially with your feelings. They want to see you most happy when you are healed, and you're not thinking about the past, and you're not thinking about any tower moments that might have happened, but you're thinking about being with your spouse, being happy with your spouse, embracing your hidden talents. Okay, that will bring you closer essentially to your future spouse. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.